I'm full air, and I think I'm changing back into someone I like to call myself.
Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in today. I was looking online and realized that this tie-dye trend is out of control, and I'm like, obviously I love tie-dye and I have to partake, so it's the perfect activity to do when you're home and you don't want to go to the store because most of these items you probably already have. If you have to search a little bit, it's worth it, I'm telling you. So I did this once yesterday to, I can actually show you I'm wearing them, to these bike shorts, and how awesome do they look. I'll give you a better view of them later, but I just wanted to try out my method and just see if it worked. So it did, and I'm ready to do more stuff, more advanced stuff. These are really tiny, so they didn't take very long, maybe like literally 10 minutes. So here's what you're gonna need. Number one, if you are younger than like 15, 16, you need a parent or someone to help you because bleach is a very serious chemical and you should not be working with it by yourself. And it's very, like, even me using it yesterday, I forgot how intense bleach is. Just get someone to help you. Unless you're an adult, don't do this by yourself. Very important. Number two, you're gonna need a pair of like rubber gloves to protect your hands. Number three, wear something that you don't mind getting bleach on because it's probably gonna splash on you at some point. And if you're wearing a really good top, you're gonna ruin it. So keep that in mind. Number three, you need an area that either has a sink or something that you can put bleach on. So if you do it out front and you're gonna bleach your clothes out front, put down like a trash bag or something so you don't bleach the grass. And then you're gonna need a sink to wash out the bleach. So those are the kind of areas you're gonna need, and you should have that in your house. You're also going to need spare clothes, and for this one, anything that can be bleached. So I picked some black fabrics and I have one that is darker green, so we're gonna see how that turns out. Anything you're willing to tie-dye because it could get ruined, so just keep that in mind. You're also gonna need rubber bands. Of course, you're gonna need bleach, a little bit of water, a squeeze bottle. Mine is from my mom. She's a hairdresser, so I just borrowed one of hers. And as I said, gloves. So once you have all that stuff, we can get started on the next step. Okay, here we are with all the stuff we're gonna need. I got a t-shirt from my boyfriend, it's just a men's large. I got some black socks. I got these old sweatpants that I don't wear anymore, but I actually love the way they fit, but the material just looks crappy now, so we're gonna dye them. And then I have this green hoodie that I actually love the color of, but it has a huge stain on the front that I can't get out. So I'm like, let's just see how this looks. First things first, you have to wet all of the clothing that you're planning on tie-dyeing. So take it to the sink, wet it, and then meet me back here. Okay, this first t-shirt I'm gonna do is the one that's for my boyfriend. So the technique I'm gonna use on this one is from a few different videos I've seen, and I really liked this one guy's, and he did a spiral technique. So I'm gonna try that here and wish for the best. I don't know how bad you can really mess it up, but you know, it's fine. So first, he said to just lay it out flat, right? And the important part, this is soaked, obviously. It's supposed to be damp, but you know, it just got really wet. The important part about it being wet is that the bleach travels through the fabric faster, so that when you go to dye it, it dyes it better. So what he did to get the spiral, and he did the spiral right in the center, is he took 2 fingers and started to twist. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is hard to do. Okay, and we're just gonna keep twisting it. And you kind of end up with like a little donut shape. Or I'm sorry, like a cinnamon bun shape. Look at my knees. Let me sit like a normal person. I'm sorry, I'm a dancer and I always sit weird. Okay, keep spinning. And then he said to make it really tight. So I'm gonna keep spinning it, making it tight. The floor also got a nice cleaning from this t-shirt. They just mopped this whole section. Okay, now that it's in a little bun shape, he said to take, I think it was 3 rubber bands, And you're going to do one this way, one this way, and one this way. So you're kind of making like a pizza shape, and you're keeping this spiral roll. This is the part I find a little bit difficult, to try and get the first one on and keep the shape. So I think just like taking your time is key here. There's no rush, you're bored in quarantine. Don't panic, have fun. And the shape of the rubber bands, where you place them for this one, is important because it's supposed to create this very specific design, so this kind of helps you map it out. People make the rubber band part look so easy in their videos. It is not. And I'm going to try to make these little slices even. I really don't think my spiral is going to be perfect, but as long as it doesn't look terrible, I'm in. Okay, check the other side. Okay, so we mostly have a good spiral shape going on in there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never done sweatpants either, so we're gonna wing it. You can do like a spiral mixed with a bunch technique, so maybe that's what I'll do. I will take right here, and I'm gonna start spiraling this area, creating a little donut shape over here. And then I'm going to take here and do the same thing. Then I'm going to bunch up the rest. And I'll start to rubber band random areas. Guys, there's not really much of a technique happening here. I'm pretty much winging it. Okay, we're now on to the socks. I already did one of each. And the method I'm using with these is kind of just loosey-goosey. That's the only way I can describe it. I'm just kind of taking the bottom and trying to make as many folds as I can, and just bunching them up. I have no idea how these are going to turn out. I've never done socks before, but you know. And then start over if you feel like you did it wrong, because these Adidas ones are really thick, so they're kind of hard to scrunch really good. Now we have this sweatshirt, and I don't want to ruin this because I actually really like this sweatshirt. It's got these cute little details in the back of the arms. There's like armholes. It's cute. And I just want to not be able to see the stains that are on the front. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the arms separate, and I'm just going to bunch them. Now that we have the arms done and it looks amputated, we're going to take the center and we're going to start to do the twist, because I want this to have a cool little twist design. So let's see if we can do it. Okay, we are in my laundry room sink, obviously, and the shirt is down there. I filled this little squeeze bottle up a little bit with water, and I'm gonna add bleach in the rest. Put on your gloves, put on the lid. Okay, for this spiral design, It is a very particular kind of way of applying the bleach. So, you see how it's cut up in different sections like a pizza? You're going to put bleach on every other one. So here, here, and here, and then flip it over and do the same exact section here, here, and here on the other side, and that's just to make sure that the bleach gets all the way through. Try not to get it on these sections because we don't want the entire shirt to be bleached. So I'm going to cover this and shake up my bleach a little bit. Now I'm going to start. It will start to turn pretty fast when you're using the bleach, so you will pretty much see it happening right away. Turn it over, remember which section you bleached. And because I'm doing this in the sink, I really don't have to worry about this getting on anything because the sink is meant for things like this. So now we are just going to leave it here to process for about 8 to 10 minutes. And depending on what fabric you have, you can keep an eye on it because it may turn different color, it may turn different, varies in different timing. So I just kind of keep an eye on mine, and also according to like how thick your fabric is. For instance, these bike shorts are very thin, so I'm not kidding, it took about 3 minutes for them to turn. So just keep an eye on your stuff before you rinse the bleach out. Okay, we got the pants and the socks in here, and my t-shirt's up there. I just moved it out of the way. So for this technique, it's not the spiral one, it's just a random guy. And I'm gonna put my gloves on, and I'm just going to randomly put bleach wherever. I'm not gonna saturate all of it because I don't want it to be covered in bleach. So this is just me winging it, guys. Here we go. I experienced this with the bike shorts. They'll start to turn color in here, but after you wash them, they're even more intense. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of like when you get your hair done. Like, you think you did too much, and then you wash it, and it's so just be aware that it's gonna look less intense in here than when you wash it, and it's gonna keep amplifying. Oh my God, the sweatpants are already turning. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but they're already getting like an orange hue. This shirt's taking a little longer. I think the fabric might be nicer, so it's just gonna take a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave the shirt, but these are already turning. Back at it again with the sink. We're here. Here's my green hoodie. Put my gloves on. And we're gonna do this like we did the other techniques. I'm sorry, we're gonna do this like we did the first technique. It is the pizza technique, and we're going to do every other one. So we're gonna start here. Real quick, while I'm waiting for all this stuff to develop, I just wanted to show you a better view of these shorts. Guys, how sick did these turn out? I'm kind of obsessed. These took no time at all because they're so thin. So I'm not even kidding, in like 5 minutes they turned out to be this orangey color. And they're kind of brown and neutral now. So it's weird because they were black yesterday. But bike shorts, I think, are major key. I think you need to do your bike shorts. Okay, we're back at the sink, checking on the progress. These seem to be doing really well. And so does this shirt finally, starting to develop. I think I'm gonna stop this in the next 2 minutes. But the Adidas socks are not changing color. So I'm going to put the socks up here and let them keep developing because they're not done. These ones are starting to change color, but they're taking a while, so we're gonna put them to the side and let them keep developing. And I'm going to take the rubber bands off of the sweatpants and this t-shirt, and I'm going to rinse the bleach out. So your next step, after you're done and you're happy with where it developed to, and I have to keep reminding myself, it does get more intense after you wash it. So Although this doesn't look like what I want it yet, I think after I wash it, it will. Missed a few spots. Do you guys think I should add one on the front? I'm going to. You know what? Screw it. That's what we're gonna do. Missed a few spots in the front, so I don't really care about these pants, so this is kind of an experiment. And check the back. The back is fine. I think it's more the front that I missed. Okay, let that go for a sec, and we're gonna undo the shirt. This is the moment of truth because I actually tried with this one. Oh, you guys, this one came out so dope. This one created a perfect spiral. I think the spiral technique is really where it's at. That looks sick. So I'm going to rinse the bleach out of this one. Actually, out of all of it. Screw it. We're just going to rinse the bleach out of the t-shirt and the sweatpants. And then I'm just gonna throw these in the washer on like a short cycle with a little bit of detergent. So I'm going to put both of these in the washer at the same time and then get back to my hoodie. So these socks seem to be taking the bleach pretty well, but they're not getting bright. They kind of look faded. So I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm gonna put some bleach in the cap. Directly put some direct bleach, not dilute it with water, right on the sock. Let's see if that does anything. Because maybe the diluted bleach just wasn't strong enough for these materials. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to take all the rubber bands off and rinse the rest of these. It looks like the socks, the Adidas socks, still didn't change color, but we will see once we put them in the washer. I think this is about to be dope. This is sick. It didn't exactly come out fully spiraled, but I actually really still think it looks dope. So let's rinse out the bleach and take out my socks. Socks look kind of weird. Gotta wash them to really see. The Adidas never took. So either this is amazing fabric or I don't know what. Hey you guys, everything has been washed and dried. We'll go down the line and explain the results. The sweatpants I don't love. I think when I just randomly splattered the bleach in the front, I don't really like the way it looks. I don't know, they're okay. I don't know what it is I don't like about them. I think that I'm going to cut them into shorts because I actually really like the back came out really cool. I probably just should have left them alone. So tip if you're gonna do this, maybe don't splatter bleach on them once you unfold them because it'll look like this. So if you like that look, that's what that looks like. So I think I'm actually gonna cut these into shorts and then show you them right after this. The socks, this was the worst part. So these are gross. So this is what this sock originally looked like. And now they look like army print. I don't know, I'm gonna throw these away. I just don't see myself ever wearing them. I don't understand. The Adidas, literally nothing happened to them. I'm so confused. Like, I don't really know. So, didn't even work on those. This is probably the best. So the technique I used on the very first piece, 100% the best. Like, it came out like a perfect spiral. This is an H&M t-shirt, and it's perfect. So this is for my boyfriend, so you will see him wearing that this weekend at some point. And then this hoodie actually came out really cool too. And this is more of a, it doesn't look so intense because it's green and then like a light acid kind of a wash, and I kind of love it. I'll be able to actually wear it again, which I'm excited about, and any stains that were on it kind of blend in now. So, huge fan. Let's see the hood. Yeah, this is dope. Love it on the colors. So just keep in mind that it's gonna just take out the color of whatever fabric you're using. And so the original color of this fabric, I guess, was like a whitish color. So that's what that looks like. But I'm assuming for these, I don't know what the hell color's underneath there, but that's why it looks like that. But yeah, huge fan. You guys, I just cut these pants into shorts and they look so much cuter. Now I will keep them because I'm loving sweat shorts at the moment and it's hard to find ones long enough to cover my butt. So major key, just tie-dye your sweatpants and cut them into your own shorts. Now I'm going to throw on this hoodie so you can see it. I feel like it makes a difference when you can actually see it on, right? It's cool. Now obviously I'm not gonna wear these two together, but with like some matching green sweatpants or just black sweatpants, no tie-dye. Men's large graphic tee. Well, now we just made it graphic, but this came out the best. Could be a shirt, t-shirt dress if you're looking for one. I just did the long fit from H&M. Okay, you guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Thank you for going through some trial and error with me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and please be safe with bleach. And happy tie-dye. So I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.